Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I come and say hello. I'm going to post this video. I have absolutely no internet connection here, and so I will post them whenever it is the time. I wanted to say that it's very, really, it is, for me, I feel it's the last days of a cycle. It's really experiencing the last days of a cycle, and we're ready to start a new one that will be very, very different. And so we're getting ready on that level. Everybody, when you're ready for something, it can actually happen. For there is being and non-being. From a Greek perspective, the non-being is like what does not exist, and the being is what exists. But from the spiritual, the esoterical science of non-being, which is an advanced Buddhist consciousness, it means what is non-being is the being is what manifested, what's physical, and non-being is all the invisible kingdoms and worlds. And so we always, God is absolute non-being. Is like. And God is always sending messages through the non-being, through the invisible world. But humanity did not understand it, didn't get the message. So He sent messenger like us to move into the world of being in order to communicate, to share, and continue to cultivate this sense of connection and continue to share your life, to share your light. It's very important. We're going to need. But we have to get straight with the self. It's very important to get straight with our inner self, and from there the potential are going to get actual. I wanted to discuss talking about the silent observer. I was talking about the silent observer, spirit being silent observer most of the time, silent partner. God is a silent partner. It's like he will only give his opinion when asked. So it's like there is this I am presence. That's like this wonderful spiritual. That's not from the universe. They come directly from paradise, and so they completely detached from any universal administration. This I am presence. Yet never in the history of the universe of universes an I am presence has been held responsible for anything, no matter what the laws of the universe. They're always in the divine state of being. And so we all have this I am presence, which is our true self. And there is another, an object that's called the silent observer. It is called the phoenix. It is the greatest interdimensional ship of our whole universe. It comes from Alpha Centauri. It holds the 172nd dimension, the court of the Most High, the fathers of the constellation. It is where there is the highest wisdom in relationship to the administration of the physical realm. And this ship is about 8 miles in diameter, so it's really big. And there is 2 million technicians that works on the permanent there, and the commander of the ship of the ports. For it's like the center of the ship. There is a very advanced computer that sends a pulse, and this pulse also the commander of the pulse, his name is Soltec. He's a friend. He's got a falcon head. When you see in his avatar body. But we all at night when we sleep, we all have to make report to the Phoenix. We're not allowed to remember, but we go and we talk to some engineer. We give them some experiences, some condition from a soul perspective, and then all the engineer bring this information back to the pulse, and the pulse retransmit the computer transmits a pulse within all the DNA of all beings within the universe, like as a fire ladder. So it works from within the DNA of all beings. It records the progress, and it assists in the evolution in relationship to the progress that it has registered. For a very long time, the pulse of the Phoenix was 20 pulses of 4 times 20 pulses. And then recently, the pulse changes 9 times 9. And so it's a really 9 of completion. The whole universe is completing a cycle. But when the Earth will have ascended, it's like probably the pulse will shift again. So we can for everything is a pulse. The heart is a pulse. The planet as a pulse, the sun as a pulse, the galaxy as a pulse, the prime creator. When all the poles are aligned, we're in perfect alignment, harmony. So just relax and take the time to integrate. What we seek is to integrate, to experience as much joy, as much love, as much creativity as possible, while at the same time offering the highest service. For the higher we raise our vibration, the more lucid we are, the more service we are giving to the unified field of the planet Earth and beyond. For that, we've been given art, science, and philosophy and human experiences. Art was given to discover that which is beautiful, science that which is true, and philosophy that which is good life. So the art were actually were introduced by the Cassiopeian, the Greek gods were the one who introduced the art, but they would have come anyway. Um, so art really makes life better to me. It's very important to continue to be within to cultivate this sense of connection with the arts and to be creative, to use whatever you feel like. I also wanted to say that it's very interesting that what is below is also above. It's like sometimes I find representation of to see that every mythology, whether it is religious or pagan or whatever, every mythology is always based on dark and light archetypes. There is a positive and a negative. There is the good and the evil. It's like because it's part of this matrix. So we have from the essence of the soul we are one, and from there we can integrate those things. We can flow with the energy flow to feel the great potential and beauty in all things without the judgment of having to categorize dark or light, like in the superhero movies. They're all atheists, but in some sense I kind of enjoy watching those movies because it represents a little bit a mortal consciousness, a mortal representation of the fight that is going on the higher planes between the archons and the archangels, between the Draco reptilians and the Federation, and all those is now it's we're getting over with all that, but and those are represented in the material consciousness with those archetypes. It's good to be able to integrate those archetypes. So we're really on the final days, so I hope you enjoy those times. I'm very tired. I went through a process, an introduction to somewhat of light therapy, but they're not just light therapy. They're like close your eyes and you have pulses and all kinds of things that activate all kinds of things. And even in 20 minutes, it's like, wow, they took me. It was really, really, really beautiful experience. I don't have the card of the person, but maybe I'll come back and talk about it again. So I wanted to thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm going to finish with a little song. It's the other day I sang the song about New Orleans. It's the House of the Rising Sun. This song is actually the official song of the state of Louisiana, just the beginning. It's called "You Are My Sunshine." The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I bowed my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. There's a smoosh, those flies, they're a bit annoying. They're like, boom, like they're trying to create a home on your head, on my head. It's like, so, but then no mosquitoes here. They're just watching the flies. Flies up outside. I'm gonna finish with a few cards. I'm sorry, I'm not quite awake. I didn't sleep all that much last night, and the lithotherapy was really like sealed the deal. And I'm gonna put them as soon as I can get access to. So the observer of the day is Into the Sea. It's really taking a leap of faith. It's about going for it. It's like jumping into the water, just going for it, having the confidence to do it. The highest wisdom is milk and honey. Focus on the good things of life, on what you know to be good for you, and to be ready to be this, to bathe in milk and honey, to find a good life and to be ready for that. What we need to understand is chop up some wood. We don't need to be ready for it though. So we have to be ready for what we've been asking for. What we need to do is go in circle. It means to be patient, to be calm. When the door will open, the door will open. In the meantime, there is no reason to get excited or anxious or anything. Just be in the gratitude for what you know the door is going to open. And the outcome is the unfinished symphony. It means whatever before the end of the year, everything that has not been addressed, that has not been clear, and even with this Mars in conjuncting the South Node, Mars is all about the North Node, the willpower, and then it's going to confront the South Node. So he will let us know all the things, and Chiron retrograde, all the things that are not complete, that we need to complete, the little details within ourselves that will complete the stage of the state of being, the state of this plateau to get to the next one. But although the doors are about to open, so I hope you enjoyed this day. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai. Salat.